one thing she does when we're walking is she'll be here, I'll be here, and she'll turn her head this way, and if I don't turn quickly with her, she turns, and then I can't.
Okay.
Then
Sure.
she's off and running.
Sure.
And I
So
can't.
like what she's at now, she just decides to go that way, and you're over here.
Yeah.
And she'll take you with her, basically, Greg.
Well, no, I let go of the rope at that point.
Yeah. Well, and once again with this flexing, you'll start to fix that if you consistently practice it. So even from here, I can practice. And once again, just light and then release. You know, and not to say you're not going to have those things come up, you know, but the more you do this, another trick that you can do to combine that is to teach her to move her butt away when you put pressure on that. So what we would do with that is, so when I'm looking at her hind end or coming towards her hind end, I want her to be moving away from me.
Yeah, she'll do that for me, but I'm
See
talking.
how I have her head with me?
I'm talking about something that happens in a split second.
Yep, but you got to build all these blocks so that you can get those split-second times. Pretty soon she'll get used to paying attention to you and to listening to you, so that kind of stuff will happen less and less all the time. But you got to practice this other stuff, and then those things will become less. So just get her used to something like this. You know, she wasn't going to go at first, but now she's really got it. You know, and I might just... So and if she were to say, let's see if we can get her to do it. So say if she were to do something like that, you know, if you do just try and drag on them like this, they tend to pull against that steady pressure. So you need to bump it so it's like this. You know, jerk, release, jerk, release. And with that, if you were to happen to be in a position, because sometimes you know where their trouble spots are, like if you get to a certain point on the ranch, or if they get a certain look in their eye or something like that, you know it's going to happen before it does, but you usually only got a second or two to like get prepared. So if you could be prepared a little bit, you know, like this, and you got the good equipment to do it, you got a nice rope halter here that gives you some extra bite, and you got a lead rope with a little leather popper on the end, and you got a nice weight to your lead rope so you can use it. Like a cotton lead rope wouldn't work as well with this.
Yeah.
But if you can get ready for that, and you can bump her head a couple of times, swing at her, or smack her butt. So when she does that sort of thing, you make it uncomfortable for her. You know, so if she were to start dragging on me, I'd start pumping on her this way, and I'd also smack her butt. So that would force her to come around. But you got to prepare her. You know, you got to do a little work in advance when she's being cooperative with the flexing and the moving her rear around.
She actually doesn't drag so much. She doesn't really drag, Melissa.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about, a little
Yeah.
bit of hustle.
She doesn't really drag so much as she'll be walking along fine with me, and a split second she's off.
Right, but she's just used to getting her way with you. So, like, if you start doing some of this and establish that you're the boss,
I
you
do.
know, then she's gonna start. You do, but maybe not quite. Step it up just a little bit from where
Okay.
you're at.
Okay.
I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, she's not too bad. I mean, there's horses that are. She's cooperating, but on kind of a level here, like, yeah,
Her
we'll see.
terms.
And you're an easygoing person, you know, so sometimes you just have to up it a little bit. And just do that randomly, like once a day, or you know what I mean? Just so that she's like, oh, you know what? You're a little bit more dominant than what she thought you might be.
Okay.
So maybe she better pay a little bit more attention to what's going on.
And you can see she has it in her. She can give you that snap.
Yeah, she can, but do I have to really? You know, and I have some lesson horses that are like that, you know, so they're kind of used to it, easy, which is good. You want that in them. You want that easygoing, mellow kind of thing. But it's there if you know how to ask for it. It is there, and she will give it to you. So she's got some good training behind her, definitely, and she's got a good personality to her. But she's, you know, she's only going to give you what she needs to at this point, which is, you know, well, yeah. See, like right here now, she's like, had to ask for it though a little bit more. And that little thing there, that's not anything to worry about. Horses touch each other, rougher than that playing. That's not anything. And if you do that once in a while, you don't ever have to do it again. You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh gosh, I have people say, well, I don't want to have to kick my horse or hit my horse or whatever. Well, guess what? If you're willing to go that step and you maybe have had to use it, you probably won't have to use it much after that because they're going to be there. See, I didn't have to touch her that time. Of course, I did let her stop. She's still kind of trying to run the show a little bit. And I'm like, yeah. So that's my easygoing level. But yeah, she's snappy when she's got to be.
Okay.
She's a good girl. I like her.